Welcome back to my channel. My name's Isabella, and if you want more videos here, go ahead and click that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. So, we're going to be starting with Capricorn. Capricorn, what do you need to know? Fun fact about Capricorns, they are extremely good business partners, very good with finances, extremely good at succeeding in anything that they do. They're very, very much work-based people. So if you're trying to have a relationship with someone who is a Capricorn, I feel like the best thing you can do is give them the freedom they need to kind of achieve their goals. And really, really immerse themselves in their career. Don't try to get in the way between a Capricorn and their success, because it doesn't usually work. And let's see here. Love begins. So, great card to get regarding the reading that we're doing as of right now. Love begins. So, love begins for you, Capricorn. This is a new beginning for your love life. This is an opportunity for you to start opening up your pathways to a new relationship, to a renewed relationship even. And it's exciting to see that, because when you have a relationship just starting, you have the opportunity to kind of give it you give yourself a fresh start at love and romance and a partnership. So my advice to you, Capricorn, is to really, really stay as open as you can, and don't shut yourself down. Don't shut your mind down. Don't shut the person down that's coming into your life, because this is going to be a really, really amazing relationship, and I do feel it's going to be something that transforms your life in a very big way, and I do feel it's going to transform you as well. I feel like what you do need to what you do need to kind of focus your energy and your vibrations on as of right now, I kind of feel like you need to loosen up your schedule a little bit. Like, patience and planning. Yeah, you've got a lot of planning and definitely a good with patience. So I feel like you need to loosen up your schedule. I feel like you plan and you kind of wait and take a lot of time, take a step back from things. And I feel like this would be a really amazing time to start actually, being a little bit more spontaneous. Allowing yourself to get out of your shell of doing the same thing or making the same, get out of your shell and start to change the way you see things through. So instead of planning everything and dissecting a situation till there's nothing left to dissect, be spontaneous. Change up your routine. Change up what you're doing as of right now. It's important to allow your energy to constantly evolve, because otherwise you're going to get stuck in ruts, right? So I feel like right now the main thing that Spirit is telling me for you is that you need to be more open to change, but also love and new love is going to be really, really good for you as of right now. If you're actually ending a relationship, it just basically means for me that you need to be open to a new one, because it's coming in, whether you like it or not. I'm going to touch base on Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius. Sorry to say, I feel like most Aquarius people are actually kind of needy in relationships. I think you guys really do need a lot of attention and a lot of I find that a lot of people need to serve in their relationship with you. Like, you're not someone who really wants to take a step back, as far as you don't need a chill relationship. You're a very high-strung person, but that doesn't mean you're also not nurturing. I feel like you're very loving. Like, the love that you give is equal to the love that you receive, and if you receive the right kind of love, you're going to be able to be a really amazing partner. But you do need a lot of attention, so I will say that. Let's see here. Choose wisely. So, I feel like you have a choice ahead of you. Aquarius, you are right now needing to make a choice, and I kind of feel like this is between two different people. I feel like vibrationally you have a little bit of a crossroads and you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. A lot of confusion, okay? This confusion's coming in because I feel your spirit guides, your guardian angels are telling you that you need to open up your heart and realize that the other relationship is just, it's not working. So why force something that is now done and over? Like, you've evolved, you've moved past it, it's time to move on and let go. I think this is regarding your old relationship. Now, this also has to do with the newer situation. Like, if there's the choice like the problem of having to choose between two different people, I kind of feel like this has to do with pick something that's new. So that's kind of what I'm getting with that. And you're emotionally withdrawing. So you're not allowing yourself to really fully immerse into the process. Like, you're not really allowing yourself to fully be aware, to be conscious, conscience. You're not allowing yourself to be present. And I feel like it's really important for you to be present. Don't emotionally withdraw. Don't allow yourself to just let the universe choose for you. That's not going to work in this situation. Like, you're not getting out that easy. You need to make the choice. You're being forced to do so. So get your ass up and do what you have to do, because otherwise you're going to stay in this lingering limbo situation for far too long. And what's going to end up happening is either one of two things. You're going to lose both opportunities that are in front of you and not really have any relationships or any choices, or you're going to end up completely getting burnt out, and so will the other person. You'll build resentment, where I feel like where you're at right now, if there's an old relationship you need to let go of and something you need to move into, I feel like the old relationship is still somewhat salvageable. Like, there's a friendship still there, but we'll see. We'll see what else comes up later in another video. I feel like I want to touch base on Pisces. Pisces, what is going on with you, Pisces? Pisces. So, financial material changes. Well, that's very good. Well, this is not so much a romantic card, but I feel like this could have something to do with if you're in a serious relationship, or if you're even going through something where you need to make some changes, or I kind of feel like there's been conflict in your relationship because of your financial and material world as of right now. You're stressing, you're projecting that stress onto your partner, you're allowing all of this stress to really interfere with everything that's going on around you, and because of that, it's causing some instability. But there is changes happening, there is hope, and there is a lot of abundance coming your way. Like, I really do feel it very strongly. But I also feel like a lifestyle change. Like, I truly feel like you're in a place where it's time for you to start implementing a much more positive approach to life. Also, really strong, this is coming from a witch, obviously. So I feel like you should start implementing some spiritual practices such as meditation, burn some incense, light some sage, light a candle. You need to change up the energy vibrations around you. I feel like this is why you've been kind of stagnant in your career, your finances, but things are looking up. So that's a good thing. We're going to move on to Pisces. Let's move on to Aries. My husband's an Aries. He is an Aries. Hard-headed as ever. But he's loving it, so that's good. Okay, we had, oh wow, Aries had like 4 cards pop out. Let's see what happens. So first off, we have movement, choices, decisions. Ooh. I kind of feel like this is more about like, let's see what else. We got a chakra, heart chakra for you, Aries, as well as the crown chakra, and then triumph. So, I kind of feel, well, I do feel that this is talking about making some changes to yourself. I feel like this is a time to reflect on your energy and your vibrations, like the effort that you're putting into your relationship. I also feel like you are feeling a little defeated as of right now, just because of the Triumph card. But I do feel you triumphing over any and all feelings of defeat and feelings of failure. You have the crown and the heart chakra cards, which I feel like your crown maybe has been closed off. But Aries, you tend to be a little bit more hard-headed. So I think this is talking about open your mind to your heart, okay? And realize there's some movement, changes, choices, decisions that you have to make, okay? But that's not a bad thing, because it's going to lead you to the ultimate outcome of positivity. Let's see what else we have to pick up on here. Let's see. We're going to be channeling next Taurus. I feel like I missed. So we got January, February, March. Yeah. So Taurus, what do we have to say about you, Mr. Bull, Mrs. Bull? All right. Top of the card. Ooh. So we have here suffering in silence. Eee. Okay, why? Just why? Do you really have to be suffering in silence? I know you're hard-headed as well. Maybe as hard-headed as Aries is, but I think you're a little bit more tougher than Aries is. So I feel like this is more so you really and truthfully putting yourself in this position. Like, why? Again, like, ask yourself that question. Is it necessary for you to be in this position? Are you supposed to be here? Do you really want to be here? Like, I feel like you don't want to be in the position you're in right now, but you're so stubborn that you're choosing stubbornness over actually getting what you want in the end. So, what do we do about that? Oh, base chakra, so the root chakra. You've got to find some stability, okay? I feel like you need to be working on your roots, working on the foundation of who you are, of your relationship. I feel like I would go back to the beginning and understand why you chose to be where you were and start making a decision. It's like, just move forward. Stop keeping yourself stuck. Being stuck is a choice. I do believe that about 99% of the time. So if you're stuck, usually you're choosing to stay there because either A, you're too lazy to look for the solution, B, you're too stubborn to actually make the change, or C, okay, you are pretending to be ignorant because, well, you're scared to get hurt. Anyways, power. So this is kind of got the lion. So I feel like, Taurus, this is telling me that you have a connection with a very strong person, a very, very strong-minded person, okay? And this person, I feel, is very much your opposite and very much your equal in a lot of different ways. So I feel that where you lack, they pick up the slack, and where you end, they begin. So it's kind of like you guys balance each other out very, very well. You can't be afraid of that power because I feel like it can really, really benefit you. But because, again, you're keeping yourself stuck and you're putting yourself in this position, you're suffering in silence. That's a you problem. So make a change. If you need some help, I'm here. It's what I do. Let's move on. So we have Gemini. Geminis actually are very intuitive people. They're very, very intuitive. I mean, very naturally psychic in a lot of different ways, very empathic, very clairvoyant, extremely clairvoyant, clairaudient. They connect on all different levels if they tap into it. I think most Geminis tend to be extremely bad overanalyzers. Like, they stay stuck in their minds for a very long periods of time, and they don't stress, they just think, which is I guess a blessing. Like, if most people who think a lot tend to stress, but you Geminis don't stress very much. I feel like you are more so the kind of people that just like to dissect things till you've figured it all out, which no one really ever has anything figured out. So Gemini, what do you have to know about your current, past, or future relationship? Okay, so we are going back to, okay, very good. So we've got two, I think this is regarding a positive situation. So we've got the Hope and the Fertility card. So I feel like what these two cards are representing for you as of right now, Gemini, number one, fertility. I feel like this is talking about, well, obviously fertility is either the creation or the birth of something, the renewed energy. And I feel like hope is just, this person's coming back. They are definitely still interested. They want to be in this situation, but I think they're very scared. But I know that there's love there, and I know there's a chance, there's an opportunity to kind of rebuild that foundation there. I do feel like it is not so much on you. I think it's just about you staying open and understanding that there is hope, and don't lose hope. I feel like you're trying to overthink your own actions and trying to figure out what you did wrong, which is really not the right move right now. I feel like it's about staying busy. My advice is to you, stay busy, stay active, stay functioning, keep moving. There is hope, there is rebirth, or kind of like the creation of something. You can create this bridge, you can see this through. There is going to be a positive ending to what seems like a very hopeless situation. There is a lot of hope, like an extreme amount of hope. So don't be concerned, it's going to be fine. Gemini. All right, Gemini, we're moving on from you, and we're going to be, let's see, starting. We have Gemini, and then we move into June. Let's see here. Cancer, what do we have to say about you? Oh, Cancer, what's going on? Sacrifice. Okay, focus, sacrifice, okay? Stop being so selfish, emotionally. That's my advice for you. I feel like you are sucking up all the emotional energy of the relationship, and I think that you tend to do that quite often. However, it does not mean that you have to. It just means, back up. What that means is basically you don't have to deplete yourself from all your needs, but what you do need to do is focus on your partner's needs. You need to sacrifice a little bit more. Sacrifice for their needs. Be available to take care of them, to love them, to push towards them, So there you go. We'll see what else happens now. Let's see what else we have to say for Cancer. Cancer, what do we have to say about you? Cancer regarding love, throat chakra. Oh, okay. So we have some good cards come out. Intuition, throat chakra, partnership. Okay, so you need to use your intuition, okay, to allow that other person to communicate, okay, communicate with you regarding whatever they need to communicate about. Listen, okay, because I feel like this can also be a listening card. you know how you express yourself? This person needs to express themselves, because this is a really amazing partner. Whoever this is, you have found your soulmate, and I feel like this is telling me that this is the right person for you, and they are really, 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 truly wanting to be in this relationship. So get over yourself, focus on them, take them out on a date, make something special, do something good. All right, so we're gonna be touching base on Leo. What do we have to tell you, Leo? My son is a Leo, my dad is a Leo. I have a lot of Leo friends. Very strong characters, very smart. Okay, hold on. So, we have got deception, envy, patience, recognition, and reward. Well, I kind of feel like this is lies. So I feel like somebody is obviously lying. So whatever it is that you're thinking, it's true. I am sorry for the bad news. I kind of feel like this is regarding something bad. I do feel like there's someone else involved in the situation, but have patience. But you are a very patient person. You're definitely in it for the long haul. And I do feel like when it comes down to it, the situation is going to get better because you're getting recognition and reward. So the relationship is eventually going to find its way out of this situation that it's in right now. You just gotta focus yourself on staying patient and disciplined, I think, because that's kind of like where you're at as of right now. I feel, though, as though I kind of feel for Leo that the person, even though like there's some deception, there's some lies, there's some shit going on, I don't feel like you have to worry about the love that this person has for you. Like, there is genuine love. Like, there is a really strong connection. There's an amazing alliance between the two of you, and I feel like this relationship is something that is lifelong, and I also feel like it's something that is going to continue to really bring a lot of joy and a lot of happiness and a lot of stability to your life, but also continue to reward you. So I feel like that's what that reward card was about, like just kind of giving you insight into this person does love you. Whatever bullshit happened in the past, try not to concern yourself because it's gonna be fine. So don't worry. So moving on to Virgo. Let's see what they have to say. What do we have to say about Virgo? Virgos are very cunning, but they can use their wickedness for good if they try. Yeah, very intelligent, very smart, can be very cunning for sure, but intelligence is kind of number one. I would have to say when it comes up to learning anything and figuring things out, as far as analytics go, they're the one. That's the one. That's the guy you watch out for when it comes up to being in any type of competition with a Virgo. Just don't try. Okay, so what we have to say for love. I am seeing foundation, achievements, third eye chakra. This is good. So you're in alignment, you're in a good place, you are happy. I feel like things are going really well. The energy vibrations for you, Virgo, is amazing. I think you've done a lot of hard work to make sure it gets there. I feel like there's a lot of deep love around you right now. I feel like there's a lot of good energy coming towards you right now. And I do feel that you're in the place where you need to be. Now, my interpretation of the third eye chakra, I think that's one thing I do want to touch base on. I kind of feel like you need to get a little bit more in touch with your spirituality, your energy, your vibrations, kind of who you are as a spiritual being. I don't think you've spent much time doing that. just because, like I said, your brain works on a different level. You're more analytical and less spiritual, more rational, more logical, kind of just what makes sense, but also figuring people out is kind of your thing. Use your third eye. If you have to do any type of predicting, your third eye, it comes very much in handy. And I know you have really, really strong gut feelings about things. So I know your third eye is very strong. It's just about making sure you recognize it. And giving it that recognition actually opens it up that much more. So realizing your intuition's guiding you, not just your brain, that will help a lot. I want to touch base on Libra again. What do we have to say about Libra and love? Happiness, success, peace, whatever it may be, bring through all the positivity that you have, or even negativity, whatever. Triumphant success, positive movement forward, truth. Okay, you're with somebody who I can feel in my heart and my body and my soul and vibrationally. You're with somebody, okay, who overall you need to have positive movement forward. So I think this is talking about positively moving forward, like being able to actually make progress in your relationship. The person you're with is just not in it, okay? They are resisting, they are pulling away, they are pushing you away, and you're just not having it, okay? Which is a good thing because you're going to start to see some movement. However, you got to be truthful. They have to be truthful. There's a lack of truth, and I do think that you're going to get that, but you're not going to get it in the way you think. You've got to kind of take a back seat on the action. Like, be positive and take action spiritually. Put that positive vibration out there, but stop focusing on being the one that initiates all the time. Initiating isn't really what you need to do right now. What you need to do is put some positive vibrations out there, take a back seat, and you will have triumphant success. Triumphant success, woohoo! Yay, you. So, yeah. Let's see what we pick up on for Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio, if you couldn't tell. That's me. What do we have for Scorpios? Love, energy around love, relationships, any changes, any information that comes through from Spirit, please bring it through now. As we ask in all love and light with no harm to anybody. For this entire reading, no harm to anyone. Let's see. Fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so Scorpio. Fulfillment of wishes. So you've been wanting something. So let's just say, I'm going to say that this is, okay, yeah, trapped in fear sounds like it. Spiritual strength, okay, and universe. Damn. Okay. So, we've got these cards here. All very, very strong cards, okay? First off is we have the fulfillment of wishes. So you've been putting a manifestation out there. I'm not sure if this is regarding love or just generally in life. I think it's more stability and more peace in your life. I think this is talking more so about the energy that you're looking to receive wholeheartedly regarding everything. So I feel like there's been some shaky water, even though you've just got done accomplishing like a lot of positive goals. You're still trapped in your own fear. You're stuck in that like, is it really gonna happen? Is everything gonna be okay? Am I gonna really be okay? Like, stability is there, so you need to understand something. Fulfillment of wishes is also there. You also, again, like I said, you're trapped in fear. That fear isn't really doing very, very much for you. It's keeping you very, 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 very much in a negative state of mind. Now, I will say personally as a Scorpio, I think that it is very easy to kind of flirt with the idea of negativity and positivity and negativity and positivity, and you get stuck in your own like, is everything going to be okay regarding your own life? You're really good at feeling things through for other people. I think that comes natural. Intuition has always been a Scorpio's kind of like secret powers as well as mystery. But you're trapped in fear, and that fear is not doing shit for you, like diddly squat. You have spiritual strength from the universe, and you need to utilize it, okay? Spiritual strength, it is a power, a secret weapon of yours, which I think most people know about Scorpios, okay? That spiritual strength is very good, but your fear is screwing you up. It's screwing you, let's just say that. I feel like the universe is on your side, but you just need to get over your fear. Like, use this. This is where you need to be. This is where you don't want to be. Like, open the door back up. That's kind of what I want to tell you, Scorpio. Open that door back up. Like, stop what you're doing and open that door back up. Don't be trapped in fear. Be open. Spiritual strength. You have that power to change your entire life. Like, quite literally, and you have the universe on your side to do it with that universe card. So get to it. We're gonna do a reading for Sagittarius. If you've ever met a Sagittarius, they're always very different to me. Like, I know a lot of Sagittariuses, and I don't see a commonality in them. Like, I think it really depends on their rising sign, and I also feel like it has a lot to do with like the beginning, the middle, or the end. Are you somewhere like in between all that? What time frame were you born? Blah blah blah. Because like they're all very different to me. They're very, very, very. They're very much their own person or people. They get along. That's not like a matter of like, okay, they hate each other. No, but they're just very complex characters. Oh, wow. Okay. These just popped out. So, victory and success. Okay. Firm foundation. And then we also have, disruption. Okay. Disruption. And rest and rejuvenate, and material harvest. Ooh, wow. And passion ignited. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of stack these up here so I can take a look at them myself and figure out all of this, okay? Passion ignited, victory and success, firm foundation, disruption, rest and rejuvenate, material harvest. Okay, I feel like this is talking about you just started this relationship, okay? And this is probably the deeper reading of the entire bunch. You just started something that's extremely passionate, and I feel like you are definitely in a situation where you're very much enticed, very much aroused, very much into it in every single way. But even though you're going to evolve into a relationship. So if you're questioning whether or not it's leading towards a relationship, this is your answer. Absolutely, yes, 1000%. However, okay, there's firm foundation there. So you need to do yourself a favor and try not to do anything to screw it up. I kind of feel like you're a little bit more of your flirtatious nature is coming out, and I feel you doing something to kind of push back and cause some issues. There's a little bit of disruption, which I feel, I don't know if it's inevitable, but I kind of feel like it's a situation that you're gonna have to go through so that you can, kind of rejuvenate the energy of the relationship and then kind of reap that material harvest. So meaning, I think what material harvest means in this particular situation is more so kind of see things get better for yourself so you can relax a little bit more. But you're in a situation where you haven't been in a relationship in a while. It's kind of what I'm picking up on. Like, there's a lot here, and I feel like you've been dating, like serial dating, or maybe just jumping around and figuring out what you want to do, being a little bit more casual and laid back about your relationships. I don't feel like that about this right now. I feel like you're definitely on the pathway to, relationship status, commitment status, but you do need to be extremely aware of the fact that you have some toxic behavior and some things you need to work on, which is perfectly fine because this person that you're with is looking to help you through it, and they are going to help you through it, and I think it's going to be a very beautiful situation at the end of it all. Take some time to rest and understand that resting and rejuvenating your energy and working on yourself is what's going to get you the best possible outcome in the end. Yeah, but you're going through a really fun time right now. I definitely think there's a lot of passion, a lot of fiery energy in this relationship, and I do feel like this is something to look forward to. And I think that this is good information for you moving forward. It's like knowing that there's something you need to work on. You can probably work on it now. I think that I would, if I were you. I would definitely channel your energy vibrations to kind of get in tune with who you are, so you can figure out what those things are, so you can maybe avoid the situation. Either way, don't let your insecurities get the best of you. I kind of feel like a little possessiveness around you, so try to lay back on that. And I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a reading on just kind of generally, I guess, for the month, because I have these awesome cards. I want to feel what should be the general advice given for all relationships right now and all circumstances, regarding all situations for all signs as well. With love and light to the universe, we ask for this advice. The World, which is so cute. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so I feel like this is more so representing the fact that we wanted to do a reading for the world, but more so there's a lot of opportunities opening up for everyone right now, and I do feel that energetically, like universally. Okay, so we have the Candles card. All right. So I feel like vibrationally, and this is just going based off of what I feel, because I am obsessed with these cards, I can't lie. Anyways, getting back to focus. I kind of feel like the next 3 months are going to be very harmonious. We have this card right here, okay? I feel like we need to prepare for the next 6 months. In 6 months, I do feel like there's going to be some shakiness going on in the world. I do feel like worldwide it's going to affect us. But for the next 3 months, we do have some peace, so we're going to utilize that for our benefit, okay? I do see that there's going to be some changes we all need to be making, some adjustments. I feel this is more so monetarily. I would definitely stay open to the idea of just kind of saving some money, I guess. But also, I do feel like we need to take this time that we do have, the enjoyable time, the next 3 months, to really kick ass and do what we need to do to live it up. So let's do it. Yeah. You know, readings aren't here to hurt you. Spirit guides are here to help you. And what witches are able to do is channel those spirit guides to help guide you on the right path, but also interfere when there's anything in the way. So if you guys like this video, again, please give this a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on that little bell, and you'll be alerted every single time that I post a video here on YouTube. I also would love to see your comments down below.